Welcome to part two. I'm gonna go into the running stats and also giving you a breakdown of my progress in regards to weight loss and also in regards to fitness level. Thursday, the 30th of September. So 6 miles. I can push. I knew at that point I can push myself a little bit more just to because it's only going to be 6 miles. So I didn't need to save anything for the end. Um, 1309. I think that was my, and I think it shows somewhere in the video that this was my one of my fastest ones. But now I think on the previous videos that I recorded at the beginning, it's for a different one. So 1309. That was still a really fast six for me. It felt pretty nice, and burned 800 calories, so that was helpful. Heart rate at 147, so shows that I was pushing it further. So that was pretty cool. And this split shows probably my fastest first 2 miles that I done. I think I got on the bike and did more stretching before going out there. I just can't recall. So that was pretty good. It was encouraging for sure because it was the first time that all my miles stay under 13 minutes. I mean under 14 minutes. So that felt amazing. I don't know what else to tell you, but that was like the beginning when I start seeing improvements, and I'm really loving what I'm feeling. I'm feeling athletic, loose, more flexibility, and I feel at this point I think I just feels better. I don't know how else to put it. Saturday the 2nd, so another 6 mile run, slower pace, but I guess at this point, still I started feeling some soreness. That's why I had to slow down. But either way, being consistent, doing an hour and 26 minutes. So burn my 800 calories almost, and heart rate was pretty easy. So I must have done a lot of walking there, and you can see that there are some spaces between my highs and my heart rate. So definitely did more walking. And on the splits, well, nothing special there. I did a lot of slower miles there, 14 minutes, and most of them only once went over 13. But again, my first and second miles have gotten better at that point. They're as fast or slow as the rest of them. So definitely gotten used to or doing my warm up differently, and my body has gotten used to the running. Probably the combination of both. Monday the 4th, long run day. So I did 10 miles, and at this point I brought it down to 13:13 on the pace. So I felt pretty good there. Another one of those highs because I averaged 13:13. So most of the time I was higher than that. Burned 1,300 calories. So that's definitely one of those good days from the perspective of weight loss impact. And heart rate was a 152. Definitely was able to push myself higher then, and it's just a good feeling to be able to do 10 without much of an issue at this point, or less of a pain, I guess. My splits, as you can see there, so it's a bit slower start, but it's fine. Trying to do 10 miles, so I gotta say something for the end, but it wasn't a huge difference. The middle miles, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 are pretty fast, considering my situation at that point. And what encouraged me the most, that I finished mile 10 with a okay pace. So it wasn't like I was walking most of it in where I was at 15, 16 minutes. So at that point, I know that I was building something. I know that my legs were getting better. So that's pretty encouraging there. That was a positive feeling definitely at the end. October the 7th. What can I say? Look at that average pace, 11:46. I think that was where I said on the intro video were my fastest 6 miles. So definitely Thursday I wasn't saving anything at the beginning because it was only 6 miles, 800 calories, heart rate 155. So that was a great feeling to be able to run under 12 minutes. At that point, I think around that time I was conscientious of what a sub 230 half marathon would be, and it's just under 11 minutes 30 seconds pace. So at that point, I was like, maybe I can do my first milestone. So, and this is starting to prove it that I could get there. So pretty cool. Pretty cool to be able to do this in my I did it in 1 hour 10. So more improvement. The splits. Oh, wow. Look at that really fast first mile. The second mile, I mean, that slower second mile came back, I guess. Like I said before, for some reason it just becomes slower. I'm not sure why. I think it's part because of where I do the walking on the when I turn into the second mile. But everything, just about every mile was under 12 minutes. It's all encouraging there. So there were spaces where I was running longer at the end. So that felt good. That was all positive. That was a pretty high on my running journey. So that was pretty cool. The last run on Saturday the 9th, another 6 mile run. Let's see, I forgot what I did on the previous one. So either way, so 11:38, it's a pretty nice fast pace compared to what I was doing. 6 miles, so 816 calories, 109. So it has to be faster, but just a few seconds. So it was an improvement. In heart rate, about the same spot, 154. So that's not too bad. And at this point, I mean, my state of mind is like I'm seeing, compared from what I started, this is week 5 and 6, so that means I'm a month and a half in. Compared to where I started, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm seeing huge improvements from the 60-minute pace to what I'm doing here, 11 plus. At this point, I felt like I stopped feeling my soreness in my at the end of the day on my calves and shins, and I started feeling it more on my quads. So I had to be careful with how I was doing my workouts on the bike, because the bike is definitely tough on your quad muscles. So it's definitely a difference that I was seeing. The splits, all right, so fast, again, fast starting miles compared to what I was doing before. The warming up on the bike, it's really helping me at this point. And just about everything still stay below 12 minutes, with the exception of the second mile. So it was a pretty good feeling here. I was seeing big improvements. The challenge app. Again, still keeping me encouraged here. So we did something different this week, the week number 5, just to make into keep it fun. So we did men versus women, women versus men, whatever. The beauty, I guess the names are in Spanish, but the beauty against the beast, and we just got whipped. I was trying to encourage my brother, my nephew, my son to go further because they were lagging a little bit behind, but it didn't matter. It's just we were having fun and we are trying to just keep ourselves motivated. Unfortunately, we lost really bad that time. Then on the other week, went back to individual competitions, and I just went further than everybody. I was just I'm still in the zone here, and I'm still just dedicated. Dedication is something I have. Once I set a goal, I go for it. So this one I outright just beat everybody. In looking at the title, Road to Half Marathon Challenge, that's when I had pointed out to my brother that maybe we should do this. He jumped on it. He's been running with me when possible, and then other days he just does it by himself. So this is when things started changing. The results. All right, so as you can see here on the spreadsheet screenshot, again, a reminder, my journey started 6 weeks ago at 230 pounds. Started this 2 weeks which is what's covered on this video, 210. Ended 2 week period at 205. That was expected. I was telling you guys before that I knew that I couldn't sustain the 5 pounds per week weight loss. Just couldn't sustain that rate. So it's normal, but I still was losing about 2.5 here. So which is really what I'm expecting through my journey, 2.5 pounds, as long as I follow with my nutrition and my workout regimen here. So I included my best running pace here for the long run, 13:13, because of course my shorter run is always going to be faster. And then my 6 mile, my best pace was 11:38. So I'm still feeling great at that point. I'm seeing improvements in my running, especially there. I'm feeling really good there. I was seeing really big improvements, and I was the half marathon first milestone was feeling like it was something possible. The 2.5 hours, so I kept going just on those two things. I stayed encouraged because of that, and just the fact that I was losing weight at the same time, which is my main goal. Then why not, right? So all positive. See you guys next time. Peace.